light, buddy?
Yeah, sure, kid. There you go.
And your wallet.
Nick, give him your wallet.
What for?
He's got a knife.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
Welcome, knife fans. This is Jason coming at you again with Chef Knives to Go. I have a real treat for you today. We typically have videos of big gyotos and yanagis and just bigger knives. Well, today I'm coming at you with a small petty or Yuki knife. It's the Masakage Yuki, and real neat story behind this knife and this maker. Is that no machine has touched this knife. It's all handmade. It is. It's got a neat little story. This is the box that it's going to come in. Beautiful box. And then when you open it up, we have the wrapping. You can definitely tell it was handmade by the Japanese paper that it's wrapped in. We'll go over the metrics of the actual knife and the steel and things like that in a moment, but a couple things I want to point out. We have the quality assurance tabs in here that the blacksmith and the sharpener has marked on it. And then something neat here is, what is this little, penny or whatever? Well, actually what this is the maker of the knife actually punctures a hole in here and puts this around, and this is a Japanese yen, and this is offered to you as good luck, as you use the knife and just enjoy life's many opportunities. So let's go ahead and take this off for a moment while we look at some of the specs on the knife. I'm going to lay this down right here while I put all this back. Alright, some neat aspects about this knife is, one, you can see the detail. This is a white #2 steel, paper steel. It's super easy to sharpen. It's a clad knife, so it's a mixture of stainless steel, and you're also going to get that high carbon, so you will form a patina along the edge. This part's wrapped in stainless steel, but you're going to have your carbon part here, which is going to make it easier to sharpen. And it's also going to form a little patina, add a little character to your knife. So we do have the Sanmai construction. The hardness is 62-63, so fairly hard knife. Will be able to retain an edge fairly well. We have the Magnolia whole wood handle, and then the ferrule is pakka wood, red pakka wood that is. It's got a nice little ferrule. Hopefully you can see the nice texture of wood within it, and this you can generally tell when things are handmade. You can see, I hope you can see in the video, you see the just the markings of banging it down and scrapping and then stamping it. I mean, I really enjoy knives that have a lot of character, and this is just a really neat knife. I'm glad to have the opportunity to take a look at it. Let's look and see the thickness that we have here. We have our wonderful caliper. Let's turn it on. Let's tear it out, and then let's see what we have at the heel. At the heel, we are looking at 2.96, and then at the tip, we like to go about 1 inch from the tip. We are looking at 1.62. So, not the thinnest that I've seen, but obviously not the fattest. It's not a giant deba or meat cleaver for sure, but real nice. I can bet it is fairly balanced. Let's just see where we're at. It's a little tad bit knife heavy, blade heavy, but I mean that's about as fair balance as you're gonna get. Let's take a look at the weight. I mean, you can tell it's a small knife, but let's see where it sits here, so you can see it. 2.1 ounces, so very lightweight, small. Can't go wrong with it. I mean, basically, it's used for varieties of methods. You can use it to do your garde, do some, cutting up some. I got some strawberries and some shallots and some oranges. Do some supremes and. But for folks, home users, or just people in general who don't want a big knife, it's just a great all-around knife. It doesn't necessarily need to be used just for tornading potatoes or anything of that nature. I'll show you how easy it is to cut up a shallot with this, but man, I just love the look and feel of it. It adds so much character. I love it that it's been handmade, that someone actually put their sweat into it. Hopefully no blood. But it's just, I love knives with character, and so this one definitely shows it. So let's take a look. Well, a couple other things. One thing you can see, petty knives are generally smaller in nature compared to this. This is a little taller than your normal petty, so you're gonna get a little more knuckle clearance. I got these fat, my wife used to say that my hands, if you blew up a one of the medical, medical gloves that you wear at the doctor's office. If you blew those up, that was an identical reference to my hand. So we can start the comments now that how my wife was completely right. But so for me, it doesn't have it almost gives me full clearance. So that's pretty impressive. Actually, right there, I have full clearance. If you want to take a look at the belly and see where it's at, you still can do some rocking on here. Alright, so let's take a look. Let's just make some flowers real quick. Have a nice little ripe strawberry, and let's just see what we can do with some, some little roses. So far, so good. Get those petals out a little bit more. Could have made, it's been a while since I've done a rose, so I could have made them a little thinner so that the petals would have come out a little bit strong, but you can see nice little garnish for your plate. So another thing I like to do for roses is do a little spiral, or I don't know what you would call it, a wrap. It's going through quite easily. Here's the tricky part, because the doggone this is a very sharp knife, and strawberry is quite slippery. I'm going to cut this off early. Take this part and we'll just do a little wrap. Wow. A couple more strawberries, which I didn't get. You get the picture where it would come out with a beautiful rose, but probably my best work could have went a little thinner. Let's do some supremes. You can see how easy it is to just rock right through. Don't even have to rock back and forth. Goes through like butter. Alright, let's get some of this white off. It's very bitter. Pretty particular about details. So, alright, so we'll get some nice little supremes out of this. There's one. There's two. 3. 4. So you can see, we can keep going, but quite nice, quite easy. Get this out of the way. See if I have I got a little towel over here. Alright. Let's take care of some shallots, see what it does with there. Very easy. Alright. Get some fine brunoise out of here. You see how fine that is. I mean, we're talking, see, you got my big nub. We're talking real fine. You know, very easy to do. So, very impressed with this knife. I'm actually, I know I say this every video, and I don't want to be that guy who sits there and says that, you know, I'm going to pick this knife up, but I really like it. I like the character behind it. It's got a wicked blade to it. I love it that it's the best of both worlds. So it's clad. We have the stainless steel encompassing just some beautiful white #2 carbon paper steel at the edge. I know it's going to be, you know, it's not going to keep its edge forever. No knife will, and so when it comes time to sharpen, I know it's going to take back a wicked edge, and so I really like this, and I might have to have a difficult conversation with my wife saying, you know what, hey, I think I need to invest in this. She's going to say, I thought you said this about the last 3 videos. How many knives does one person need? And you know what, I'm a knife fan just like all of you. I couldn't recommend this more. Just an all-around good petty knife, small knife for just a ton of multi-purpose jobs. So enjoy the knife, stay sharp, and check out the Chef Knives to Go for updated pricing.